Previously on T-Man 978.
But this is like made different than most of the other figures, so he can kick up a ton more than the typical figures. I don't even think Quick Kick can't even kick up that high. So that is awesome. It goes
T-Man 978 Shill Review.
Hello everyone, T-Man 978. Right now we're going to be taking a look at Purgatori by Dynamite. I believe the toy line is by Loosecollector, and there goes executive replicas right here. Here is her bio right there. This is part of a comic book that's actually out. So yeah, you can Google her like I did. But anywho, we have a local comic shop called Cards, Comics, and Collectibles in Reisterstown, Maryland. They are constantly having a 50% off sale, and I happen to see this. That's the only reason why I got it. These things cost way more than I think they should cost, considering what I'm seeing that they look like. So I have always been on the fence. I've been wanting one because of what they look like. I like female action figures, but the price, when you see like above $60 to $80, I'm like, it looks like a Marvel Legends. But yeah, let's get it open. All right, here she is out of the packaging. She comes with quite a few accessories, so let's get into that. Starters, she comes with 3 extra sets of hands, 2 fists, 2 grabbing hands, and 2 clawing hands. She just has relaxed regular hands without the claws on her body. She has some wind-swept hair and a secondary face, which I think I'm going to put on her immediately because the angry face is just the angry face. And I don't really include these as accessories, but let's look at them while they're separated. Painted wings. The wings definitely are not made out of child safety plastic that can bend, and you don't have to worry about it. You got to worry about this. This feels fragile. Like if it took a shelf dive, I would be worried that one of these would be broken off. But the other wing is identical, pretty much. And let's look at her. There she is from the front. Pretty much, like I said, what you would come to expect from... She's designed almost like a Marvel Legend. The only thing changed is instead of doing the swivel at the elbow, she has a swivel here. Well, yeah, look at that. And the other thing that's different, the thigh cut is right there in this section, so that when you rotate, you can't really notice it. So that is a good choice to me right there. But here's why I don't include the wings as like a separate accessory. So you absolutely need those because that's what it looks like. Manual. Let me take this hair off because it's getting in the way. They pop in. I'm almost scared to do this from behind the camera because I don't have a good grip on things. But the upper body is mildly more pliable, especially back here on the thinner parts. So that's how that goes in easier. But she doesn't have anything like squishy boobs as a result. And let's put this hair on while we're here. So that's what that looks like. And of course, this gives her a better range of motion. Before I completely move on, she does have this thing, that design right there on the chest. On the neck, sorry. And this right here on her buckle. And here's what that looks like going up under there. That's scraped because when I lift her leg up really high, trying to get a higher kick, that section actually slid off, and I was like, oh no. But it was able to go back in, so I may just glue it. To let you see, her neck is on a dumbbell joint. So it is a lot of range in there, but with the hair, and it's not going very much up, you may end up with a problem. These wings are sharp. It almost makes me nervous to do things like take the head off with the wings up there. But let's show her with this head, or with this hair, I should say. They tried to sculpt it in such a way where the hair can wrap around the wing, and these wings are cutting me. But here's what she looks like with this hair and this face. Depending on how you try to articulate her, the hair may raise up. Full disclosure, I was grabbing her and pushing at that. This horn came off and I just had to glue it back on. Moving forward too swiftly, I didn't show off our sword. Let's see this thing right there. Some type of creature. Here she is with this face and this hair. I'm gonna be honest, I like the bangs on this one. I wish she had it on there. So that's what frustrates me about this. I like this hairstyle because I definitely like the bang, but it just gets in the way of articulation. Which, let's get into that. The wings can go about here and then there. They can go up, they can go down, they can go up. So you can rotate them down as you see fit. Rotate them up. But if you go too far, they're going to pop back out. The neck can look down a lot, no issue. They can tilt side to side and rotate and whatnot. Going up, she can look up that much. The torso, let's say this is about straight. She can go back. She can come forward. Like, she can actually come forward more than I would expect. But since nothing moves down here, it makes it look like she's not coming forward. No, it looks like she's leaning forward. So there's actually a ton of range, and she definitely can tilt a lot and rotate. Here, the legs can go up to there. They can kick back some. Kick forward about there till you start popping things off, like I mentioned. Thigh rotation, double jointed knees. The ankle goes back a lot, comes forward, and you get ankle pivot. Also, the arms crunch all the way down to our sides. Goes up more than 90. Rotates. Bicep rotation. The elbows bend more than 90 degrees, and all the hands are on horizontal hinges and they rotate besides the sword holding hand, which has the vertical hinge. I don't know how careful you have to be, but I'm careful. I like to grab at the actual joint and twist as I pull to get that off. That is a tiny ass pig. Alright, here's a sample pose with the sword right here. I switched hands that I had the grabbing hand on because of this hair. She's better at turning this way with this hair right here. I mean, if you probably want to fight with it, you could turn the other way, but I didn't feel like it. Now, there are some other figures coming out that look kind of better than this. Here they are right here. They're going to have better things like double jointed elbows. I really want the Lamorita. I don't remember her name offhand. the one with the skeleton makeup. She looks really nice. She comes with 3 guns and a utility belt. So I think I'm going to get that one. That one is actually a little bit cheaper than this. I believe all 3 of those figures are cheaper than this and the other ones. On BBTS, I've seen that this figure, Purgatori, and some of the other ones are $74.99. But I'm going to be honest with you. This is my opinion. This isn't worth 70 anything to me. It is, nothing about this should be more than the NECA gargoyles to me. For those interested, yes, you can seductively cup your own boob. But speaking of NECA gargoyles, I happen to have one. Now, this is using more child safety plastic than this is, but I can't really say that this plastic actually feels good. It is very lightweight, and yeah, I mean, the joints are tight enough. I don't know if the legs are tight enough because the wings do make her a little bit top heavy. But like I was saying, yeah, I don't think it's better than this. This has a lot of articulation. It actually has 2 points of articulation in the wings. She had the same type of hair gimmick where you could change her face out. Actually, no, I'm making that up. You could pull this face plate off. And, well, I have a review on this. She had a lot of accessories and probably the same amount of hands for less than 40 bucks. Here's Kickstarter Spawn that was like $45. 2 different scales of G.I. Joe male. She has on heels. If she didn't have on heels, she would probably still be the same height as Grunt. And here's a Marvel Legends female who kind of had like the same type of design philosophy right there. I can't believe they were able to do a Marvel Legends like this. I know she's supposed to be a robot, but wow. I'm just opening this thing just for this review, to be honest. Let's show this. I didn't show what she looks like with the legs kicked forward from the back. But the figure isn't terrible. It's not horrible. But I definitely would try to wait for it to be as close to $40 as possible wherever. Possibly under that. If I would have paid close to 80 bucks for this, I would be very disappointed. Not because it's terrible, but because it's designed very much like a retail style figure. It's not doing anything extra like an SH Figuarts or Figma. Like if it had a ball down here in the waist where she could get some extra dynamic poses, I would probably be more happy. And if the same thing they did this cut right here, if they put that cut in the middle of her calf, that would have been great too. But go in knowing you're pretty much getting old school Marvel Legends female posability with slightly above average elbow bend. And she has on heels. So yeah. The peg hole at the bottom of the foot is actually, I try to use this G.I. Joe stand, which is standard 6-inch action figure stand size. It can go in the foot, but it is not tight at all. I was teasing at a double wielding hand or wielded hand pose with the sword. Here you go. And I was trying to get her into some type of pose. Like when I was looking at those 3 other female figures they're about to come out with, it gave me the idea to do something like this. But yeah, if you mess around with this type of articulation, you can get something. So like I said, it's not a horrible figure. It's just very much overpriced in my opinion. Anywho, thank you for watching. The last 2 videos I had like a little gallery at the end. That's not happening. It's late. I shouldn't even film this late. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here. Thank you for watching.
Figure action. That one's me.
Join the Syndicate Toy Hunters Facebook group, link in the description.
Click the videos, click the videos, baby, click the videos. You should really click these videos, click the videos, click those videos, baby, click the videos. You really should